What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my Pokemon Red walkthrough part 39. Okay, in the last episode we finally defeated Sylph Co, and we did a ton of work getting doing all that as well. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go versus the gym leader Sabrina. So we've beaten the dojo gym next door, so let's go in and versus Sabrina. So as you know, Sabrina is a psychic type user, and all the little trainers in there will have similar kinds of Pokemon as well. Alright, so in this, let me see. So in this gym there are some little, they're like the little warp tiles, so obviously there's a little pattern to get to the gym leader as well. So it's not just a simple walk to her. So really all you have to do to get to the gym leader is just keep continually walking up on the tile you're on, and you will eventually get to her. I'm going to be doing the trainers in the gym as well before I get to Sabrina, so yeah, just sit back and relax. Okay, if you're a new subscriber and you haven't seen this before, or any of these Pokemon Reds before, it'd be awesome if you go back to the start and watch them all the way through as well. That would be really awesome if you could do that. And also if you have any thoughts or anything like that, please leave a comment. I'll try and get to you, and anything like that, or anything that I've missed, or anything that I should include or in the future, or anything at all. I don't really mind. I'm pretty cool about that kind of thing. Alright, so we'll get actually onto what's happening. Okay, so this Slowpoke is paralysed, and I'm just using Slam on it at the moment. So Slowpoke and Slowbro are actually really strong Pokemon in Gen 1, especially Slowbro with Amnesia. It's really, really strong. Okay, let me just have a look at this. So another Slowpoke here. Let's go. The only move I really have is Slam that's good against it, so I'm lucky it didn't actually disable Slam then again. So one more Slam should finish off the Slowpoke. Let's just see. I'll go for a Slam. And I've got a feeling his last Pokemon might be Slowbro. Okay, so his last Pokemon is Slowbro, and I have to switch out because I just can't do anything to it. Okay, so I really do like Slowbro's sprite. It just looks really, really cool. I do like it. It looks awesome. Okay, so my best move against it is Thunderbolt. It's super effective against it, of course. And that nearly it takes it down one with a critical hit, so that was fortunate there, and I get a lot of experience from there, beating that psychic trainer. Okay, yes, you did lose your concentration. Okay, so up on the next one. So what you do is you'll be going up on all of them, but sometimes you'll be going down as well, so just keep going up and down when you get to the next tile, and you will eventually find the middle of the room to get to Sabrina. Okay, this guy's got Mr. Mime. Sabrina also has a Mr. Mime as well, when you verse her. Okay, I'm just going to go for Slam here, just leveling up my Dragonair here because he's a little bit under-leveled. So Mr. Mime sets up the barrier there, so I'm going to go for Ice Beam because my Slam's not going to do very much at all. One more Ice Beam should take it out, hopefully. He does set up the barrier and the... Well, he sets up both, so I'm probably best off going for Slam there because it's going to do nothing to him. Okay, so his last Pokemon is a Kadabra. Luckily, Kadabra is quite weak in its defenses, so I'm just going to go for Thunder Wave first. I'm pretty sure. I get confused by Confusion, which sucked, which is all good. So I paralyzed the Kadabra there. I'm just going to go for the Slam now, and that should do decent damage to Kadabra, and well, it kills him, so that's good. That's fine. So I defeat the Psychic there, so that's another trainer down. So I was on that top one, so I'll go on this bottom one here. Okay, so it does get a little bit confusing if you do verse the trainers as well, so it's best just to keep, just remember where you were before you verse the trainer, so you don't get mixed up, because if you go on like a different one, if you keep going up, it won't work anymore, so it's a bit random like that. Okay, so this is one of these people out of the Ghost Tower, so he's got Haunter. The only move that I've got affected is actually Ice Beam, but I want to slow this Pokemon down because it's very fast. I'm going to use Thunder Wave on it just to slow it down. He's actually quite a high level as well. I know my Ice Beam isn't going to do a lot to it, but Let me just see. I may get lucky, but we'll just see. I may get lucky with the hacks on it. So it doesn't do much. It goes for the hypnosis, so I'm pretty much screwed now. It does put me to sleep. For some reason, I accidentally did a misclick there. I was going to click my poker flute, but I do like Confused Ray. That does look really awesome on Haunter. Anyway, who should I go into? I'll go into my Snorlax, because Snorlax has actually got Psychic, which is a pretty cool ass move. So I'll go for the Psychic straight away here. It basically should KO the Haunter or get very close, which it does. So it goes for the Confused Ray there. That's going to confuse me, unfortunately, so it's a bit annoying. I'm just going to switch into my balls because just in case. So I hate getting confused and hit like 4 times in a row. It's just a waste of time. You're better off switching out if you know you're going to get confused, which is most of the time. Anyway, so a little bit of all-round experience for my Pokemon, and I defeat the Channeler. Okay, let's go to the next bit. This one here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yep, it is. Okay, and also it'll give it away at the start as well, because you would have not have versed the trainers as well if you have been versing them as you're going along. But then as you slowly get to the end, you'll actually be transporting yourself on the other side of the warp pad. So you'll be going up one side, then you'll be going like down the other side as you progress to get to Sabrina. There's actually like invisible numbers on all of them, so it's kind of like it's Silph Co in that sense. Okay, so I'm going to use Thunderbolt on this Slowbro, and it does heaps of damage to it. Slowbro goes for Growl, which is all good because I can just go for another Thunderbolt and finish it off. And that goes down there. I should get lots of experience for this. So 667 for both of my Pokemon. I get level 37 on my ball, so that's awesome. And I beat the Psychic guy there, so let's go to the next bit. Let's go up here. I know I haven't been here before. There's another Channeler. Sabrina is younger than I, but I respect her. Probably because she's better at bending spoons than you, or something like that. Anyway, I remember watching the Pokemon anime when all Ash, Brock, and Misty got turned into minute little people when they were in that dollhouse. That was actually a really freaky episode. And then later on, Ash beat Sabrina by making her laugh with his Haunter. I thought that was pretty ironic that most of Ash's badges he got were just given to him pretty much. Good old Pokemon. Anyway, so Nightshade it does a fixed amount of damage on the level of Ghastly. I'm just going to go for Amnesia there, powering up my Psychic, and this should definitely kill the Ghastly and any other Pokemon that are weak to Psychic after it. So down goes the Ghastly there. Snorlax is pretty hard to raise up because it takes, well, he takes a lot of experience to actually level him up, I mean. Okay, so the Haunter goes for Hypnosis there, and that's going to put me to sleep. But it's all good because I do have the Poke Flute here. So where are we? So you take I play the oh my god! I play the Poke Flute and wake up the Snorlax. A bit of deja vu there, and he's gonna go for the Nightshade there. That's probably the strongest attack that the Haunter basically has because I'm so tanky now and special that it's not really going to do anything to me. So Haunter does go down to 1 Psychic there, which is fine. And I get to level 39, which is great because my team is really solid now in levels. Okay, let's moving right along. Where was I going? I think it was. I've got confused myself here. I think it was this one here. All right, let's go talk to this one. Yes, I was right. Okay, this is another Channeler. There's a few in here as well. So if you have if you have a Psychic Pokemon as well. It's also good against this gym because there's a couple of Ghost Pokemon trainers in here. Okay, so the same deal here. I'm just gonna I'm probably best off switching, but whatever. What the hell? I'll go for Ice Beam because it's only a Ghastly, and I am a few levels higher. So I go for the Ice Beam. And I get a lucky crit there. Unfortunately, Hypnosis hits me because I don't know. I think Hypnosis has a high accuracy in this gym because I always seem to be hit by it. It's just a real pain in the ass. I'll just switch out. I can't be bothered using the Poke Flute bugger. I don't really need to raise up Dragonair in this gym. So Ghastly's going to go for the Leak. Leak does have a small chance of paralysing. I'm just going to finish the Ghastly off there with Thunderbolt. And down goes the Ghastly. You don't get much experience from Ghastly, but my Dragonair does get level 38, so that's awesome. Sweet. So 2 more Pokemon left. He may have, I'm guessing the Channeler probably has a Haunter at the end or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to switch out my balls here and go into my Nidoking now. He's level 37, he's probably my lowest level, so I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. Earthquake's really, really good on Nidoking, especially when you verse Agatha, and it's just a really strong move, and it gives him the ability to hit Ghost Pokemon as well, which is the main thing. So as I thought, the last Pokemon would be a Haunter, and yeah, Nidoking's got really nice stats in Gen 1, and it can just demolish Ghost Pokemon as they've got very, very weak defense stats. Plus it helps it super effective as well. Okay, so I beat the Channeler, and let's move on to this. Excuse me. Let's move on to this part here. So I've got to verse this guy now. This is like a psychic guy, I'm pretty sure. So we're getting very close to versing Sabrina now. There shouldn't be too many more trainers to play against. Okay, so he sends out the Kadabra. Sabrina also has a Kadabra as well. She's got a Kadabra Alakazam as well. So in yellow, it's actually a little bit different. She's got an Abra, a Kadabra, and an Alakazam. Where in this one, it's just a bit different. Mr. Mime's actually included, and Venomoth's actually included. So it's a bit different. And actually, they're all her Pokemon are level 50. So yellow is a heck of a lot harder than red in the levels and stuff, especially in the Elite Four as well. Okay, so Thunderbolt's going to hit Kadabra quite hard because it's a critical hit, of course. And down goes Kadabra, which is cool. 3 more Pokemon to go. Slowpoke, this will be pretty easy because I've got the type advantage against it, so I can just spam Thunderbolt. I should probably go back to. I could probably go back to. Thinking I could probably go back to the power station and get Thunder, but then I'd be tempted to catch Zapdos then. I might do that all game. I don't think I really need Thunder that much. You really only need Thunder for the first Elite Four. That's probably the only time you need it. I think I should be right anyway, because I've got a few little tricks up my sleeve there. Okay, so Mr. Mime's going to go down to that. And the last Pokemon this guy's got is a Kadabra, so we'll just finish that off with Thunderbolt. This should be a 2-shot on Kadabra, without the crit, of course. So Kadabra's got Recover as well, so it's a bit of an annoying move. So I'm just going to keep spamming Thunderbolt so it uses a different attack. I guess, wow, that motorbike was really loud. So it's continually spamming Recover, which is fine because I'm going to eventually critical hit it, or it's eventually going to attack me with something. So finally it uses Confusion, and it does quite a decent amount considering it's just the move Confusion. It's not very strong. Then again, Kadabra does have an incredible special attack. Okay, so I beat the Psychic there. This is probably the last trainer, I reckon. Right, so let's jump on the warp pad. Where are we? Oh shit, I think I forgot. I think it's this one here. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go back. I lost my way. I'm going to find this eventually, so yeah. Don't hate on me. Okay, so I kind of lost my way a little bit in this walkthrough on the tiles thing, so I'm not sure what I was doing. I think I was playing I did a lot of these parts in a row, and I was playing them quite late at night, so. And I wasn't you have to be concentrating as well, so I definitely wasn't concentrating. Okay, so I'm just going to I'll probably just go back to the start and do it really fast again. So, warping on the warp pads. This one, going down now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back to the start with this. I may go back to the start, we'll just see. Doesn't matter. I'll prefer if I go back to the start anyway, because I can just quickly do it then. This one, I was just checking if I've versed all the trainers as well, if I haven't missed any, because, okay, yeah, I'm back to the start. Alright, so, now, this is, if you don't want to verse the trainers, this is all you have to do, just keep walking on the warp pads. Obviously, just keep progressing on the pad that you haven't been on that's in front of you. And oh, you'll soon quickly get to Sabrina. So it's actually a little way to actually, what the fuck am I doing? Going that way. It's actually a way to get to Sabrina fairly fast without, yeah, just without versing any of the trainers. You don't have to verse them, so, but I would suggest you verse them because it's very good experience, and a lot of them have like similar Pokemon as well, so you can test out, you know, if you're going to go decent against them. Alright, so we're nearly there, just getting on all the last war pad. Okay, this Sabrina, finally. Okay, so I'm going to give, what am I going to do here? I'm probably going to put Nidoking as my Pokemon of choice for this battle, because he has Earthquake, and Earthquake is very strong against these guys. I know you're probably thinking he's weak to Psychic, but Nidoking is really decent against Sabrina. So let's do this. Finally, we verse Gym Leader Sabrina. So she's got 4 Pokemon, and she will start off with a Kadabra, level 38. So her Pokemon are, you know, they're decently leveled. So we're around the similar level, so I'm going to go for Earthquake here. And I do outspeed the Kadabra, fortunately, there. And Earthquake is going to hit Kadabra very, very strong there and KO it in one move. So that's cool. So next Pokemon to send out is Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's probably a little bit more tankier than Kadabra, but I do outspeed it as well. I do outspeed the Mr. Mime as well, but I get a lucky crit there, so I think Mr. Mime would have actually taken that hit, and I get to level 38 there, which is good. Alright, so the next Pokemon is the Venomoth, and I'm going to stay in on this one. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake as well, because it's super effective against Venomoth, and Venomoth will definitely go down to this attack for sure. Oh, it didn't actually. I was wrong. So I thought it'd take it out, but it didn't. That's all good. One more attack will take it out anyway. So it's got Leech Life, but it's not. That's really not going to do anything to it. So I'll go for Rock Slide just for last and finish it off. So down goes the Venomoth to Rock Slide, and it's super effective as well against that. I could have used either move, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so the last Pokemon is the Alakazam, and I can use Earthquake to one-shot this. It's level 43, so it's quite high. It goes for the Reflect there, so I'm probably not going to KO it in one shot now, because Reflect does raise defense by +2 stages, and I still get half its health though, so that's cool. It goes for the Psywave there. And that's going to hit me not very hard at all because it basically did nothing. So one more Earthquake after this one should actually finish it off. Oh, I get a crit there, so that's lucky. Okay, so Alakazam does get defeated, and I beat Sabrina. So that's another badge for us, and yes, she didn't work hard enough, Sabrina. And we get the Marsh badge there, so lots of money there as well for later game. Okay, so we get a higher level as well, and we receive TM46, which is Psywave, which isn't the most, you know, it's not even a very good TM, but whatever. We're just going to get out of here now. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to go to Blaine now, because here's the next thing. So we've got to go back to Pallet Town, and in the next episode we're going to go into Pallet Town, I reckon, and surf over to Blaine and do all that kind of thing there. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please leave a comment and a like and stuff like that. And yeah, peace out, guys.